Well, I grew up in Bombay, which had Indian multicultural cultures, where we had Hindus, Muslims, Christians, Parsis, and the Sikhs. So we basically grew up in a multicultural society, I would say, not a particular culture. But as for me, in my culture, I had a lot of Christianity in it because I was a Catholic.
So you felt like you were in a multicultural environment when growing up?
I was in a multicultural, very much in a multicultural environment. I had Muslim friends, I had Hindu friends, I had Parsi friends, I had Sikh friends, so it was vastly multicultural.
So being what culture you were didn't define a person that you were in that time?
Well, I was my personal culture was more Catholic, more Western oriented. Culture has influenced my life in a lot of ways. I learned to respect other religions, other communities, because growing up in a multicultural community, it has given me the opportunity to understand different languages, different cultures, different way of lives with living in a multicultural society.
So that's really
Well, if I didn't have culture, I wouldn't be able to answer that question in true honesty because I haven't been in that situation. But all I can say is growing up in Bombay with multicultural society has taught me so much to value people, to value religion, to actually give everybody an opportunity to explain themselves. It has made me a complete person where I can, where I can look at other people and not feel different. I could just blend with different cultures because I have learned to move and accept and respect different cultures. So it has helped me a great deal to actually move on with society with different walks of life. To add to that, I also spent 10 years of my life in the Middle East where I learned a different culture altogether, which was an Arabic culture, So it was such a joy to learn a different culture, and then coming back to Australia and calling this home, it's a different culture altogether. So the opportunity I've had to get involved in different cultures and ways of life has really made me a very complete person, and I'm grateful for having that opportunity to let me learn a lot about people, about religion, and about culture.
learning about my father's culture has taught me a lot about him, about why he acts the way he is and who he is now. As he told me, he has lived in Kuwait for 10 years, learning a whole different culture and how he was brought up in a multicultural society. And I think that's very true. Knowing him as my father and his parents, I can really relate to that. As I think he has taught me to respect everyone as a person and to not define people for what culture they are, as we're all equal as people.